What's going on, everybody? It's Dot Bets. We're checking back in. It's a Monday night. That means we got our mock draft stream going on. As you can see, we got about 40 seconds until this bad boy kicks off. I'm going to go from the 10 slot. I know last week we went from the 4 slot. So I want to see now how we can go about maybe not getting one of those top 8 running backs. Maybe go receiver, tight end ish here. Kind of see who picks who. Last one was a little bit weirder. CMC not going 1. I think it went Henry, Cook, then Kamara or something like that. But as you can see, Elliott's kind of jumped up the rankings here. I don't agree with it. So I got Elliott probably in my top 8, but not my top 3. So we got CMC just went. We got Dalvin Cook that just went. So yeah, that sounds a little bit more realistic on the drafts that I've been doing. So Elliott going 3. I guess his just skyrocketed. I don't know what's going on there. That's news to me how he jumped that high. So Henry just went. So Elliott, Henry. I'm assuming. Okay, so Taylor, and then probably Kamara, Chubb. So we're gonna probably miss out on one of these big running backs. So that's why I went for the 10 position. So right now I'm targeting probably Tyreek, Adams, Diggs, or Kelsey. You're in this position, you probably wouldn't want to reach for Jones or Barkley. Barkley's just going to be a little bit too much of a risk. I think if you get him on the backside in round 2, I think you got some value. So, I mean, look at the first 7 picks are all running backs. What's up, Wheezy? Wheezy says, how dare you? I know I'm talking smack on your guy. So Chubb just went 8. So that's what I'm saying. We got 8 legit running backs. So of course Adams just got picked. So instead of going Barkley, who is kind of a question mark right now, I'm going to go Tyreek Hill. Like Tyreek over Diggs. I would draft Tyreek over Devontae Adams as well in this position. But he didn't get to me, so I got Tyreek. And then coming back, so Kelsey just went. Right now you can go Najee Harris, Barkley, Eckler, or you can go, another one with Hopkins. So you have Hill and Hopkins. So it's a nice little way you could go about it here. So Mahomes just went. That's pretty damn early. I'm thinking top 2 rounds he goes. Let me know how many fantasy football leagues you guys are in. Just tuning in. I'm in officially 3. That's one more than I usually do. But gotta ask him. Stay indoors. What's up, man? Appreciate you checking out the stream. All right, so Barkley falls to me now. So this is definitely a spot where I think you take Barkley. You get a little bit more value here than you would in the first round. You could go Najee if you're in a keeper league, anything like that. But I'm gonna go Barkley. And if you want to, if you do that no running back strategy, which I see is very, very relevant nowadays on Twitter, you could end up going Diggs or Ridley or Hopkins there. So a little bit different. I like this. I like the 10 spot right now. I think you can see some different value. Cheryl 17, what's up, man? Thanks for checking out the stream. So my draft just went. I got Eckler and Harris for running backs. Like that. Is it a PPR or standard? I'm drafting this one and I'm in half point PPR or full PPR. So I draft accordingly to that. I think Barkley's going to get a little bit more run receiving wise. But I think going through it at that 10 spot, how we started out, you're going to miss out on those top 8 big time running backs. And you got to go receiver, tight end if you can get Kelsey. Or if you want to go that no running back strategy, you can 100% go wide receiver there. But this is the I think that second or the third and fourth rounds are loaded with talent this year. That guys that could emerge to be better than what they're drafted, and then come next year they'll be drafted first or second round. So I think there's a lot of guys here with potential. Dobbins, if he gets the whole backfield to himself, he could be absolutely dominant. You see Terry McLaurin, you got him 1 year down with Fitzpatrick. AJ Brown, we'll see what he does this year with Julio. and that offense. So there's a lot of good pieces here. Then you got the Cup and Woods combo in LA. But I mean, DeAndre Swift, you see next year, another one on another year under his belt. But you can see there's Diggs, Ridley, Carson, Metcalf just went. So a lot of people are very, very high on Metcalf. I'm not gonna fade him this year, but I like to target Tyler Lockett a little bit more than him this year. I just want a little bit more of Tyler on my team than Metcalf. You're not gonna have to pay up for Metcalf's position and get pretty much similar value. In turn, I think Lockett out targeted him in the second half of the season once teams figured out Metcalf. So we'll be excited to see who and what goes down in Seattle. I think that offense is going to be a little bit scary. Love that division. Yeah, Cheryl, let me know if that's a half point PPR or standard league. So yeah, we got a bunch of big time receivers still available here that you can get for your running back or wide receiver too. I play some leagues with 2 wide receivers. I play some with 3 wide receivers. So that just depends. If you have a 3 wide receiver plus a flex, or you might want to target receivers a little bit higher in the draft. But most of the time it's just if you got two receivers in a flex position, you can kind of go back and forth between running back and receiver. But right now, I mean, I love that CeeDee Lamb is going to fall to me. If he falls to me, I'm 100% scooping him up. I really, really hope he does. I hope John Huston and Patrick are stupid and they don't get him. Oh, what idiots. What idiots. I love it. Give me CeeDee all day. I love CeeDee Lamb this year. What idiots. Justin, NFC West ain't no joke. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And he's got Russ gonna cook. I love that offense. That whole training camp has been raving about that new offensive coordinator there. So I'm excited to see that in full action. But I definitely think that division is one of, if not the best in the league. So here, you could go running back 2. You go flex position. You could say, hey, I'm gonna just get Allen or Lamar. I did Kyler Murray last stream, so I'm gonna wait on quarterback and see who I can get. But Josh Allen right here and a Lamar Jackson, you can't go wrong. I would obviously have Josh Allen a little bit higher, but right now I'm probably in between Henderson and Sanders, being a running back here, so I can get a surefire RB2 in there and then get the flex position next round. Justin, what's your thoughts on going 3 straight running backs? Oh shit. 3 straight running backs. I'm gonna Darrell or Sanders. I think this is a coin flip here. I think Darrell's in a better offense. Sanders has got a lot of backfield company. So I'm gonna go Darrell here for my wide receiver or running back 2. A little bit of a risk there. You guys can talk some smack if you want. What's your thoughts on going 3 straight running backs? And what type of league, Justin? Are you talking standard or half point or PPR? It'd be very different. It would be 100% different. You'd lock up some running back positions that a lot of people would wait on. So you can go that route. You'd just be different. Mike, what's up, man? Go CeeDee, of course. Sooner Nation, SEC Nation, almost now. 3 straight running backs is tough, very tough. But there's a lot of value in the receiving core as you're going through it, and you see you got Deontay still here, still got Thielen, DJ Moore, Amari Cooper. So I just picked CeeDee Lamb over Amari Cooper, which is pretty nuts if you think about it. So right now, our first 4 rounds, we got Hill, Barkley, CeeDee Lamb, and Darrell Henderson. So I'm feeling all right, feeling okay. It's just when you're in that 10 position, you're not going to get that stud running back that you would kind of want on your team. That's what the top 8 are pretty much going right now. So you got to be a little bit different. So right here, I'm probably going to go. I mean, if Josh Allen falls to 58 right here, I got to take him, but he's not going to. unless everybody's doing the whole same strategy as me of waiting on a quarterback. Yeah, okay, there goes Josh. Yeah, makes a lot more sense there. I mean, he's usually going around 40-ish. Just went in the 50th pick, 51st pick, so that's some value. Again, I'm a guy who waits on a quarterback. I'm a guy who waits on them, and I load up on my skill position players. Nice trade bait down the road, but no, definitely think there's some good pieces in quarterbacks that you can get later on in the draft. So Lamar's been falling. I've seen that in a lot of drafts. I don't know why. You can get that guy if you can get him in the 6th, 7th round. That's a damn steal. But here we still got Thielen. I'm not going to pull the trigger on a tight end this early. Tight ends and quarterbacks, I like to, unless you can get the top 3 tight ends. You get Kelsey, you can get Waller or Kittle. Those 3 you're able to reach on that. Those guys are wide receiver 1s. Shit, is Lamar going to fall? That sucks. I'm not going to take him. Yep, Lamar fell to me. That's nuts. I should take him. Do I take him? Someone tell me to take him. Oh. I'm not going to take him. I want to, though. Wow, Trey Sermon's going this early now, too. Love him. Redrafts or dynasty leagues. All right, screw it. I'm going Lamar. Screw it. It's too, that was like a 20 pick value right there. I think that was a no-brainer. Justin, take Lamar. I know. I had to. He felt too much. I've been stupid not to. Oh, do I do the dirty stack? Andrews falls right here. Do the dirty stack. I'm a big stack guy. I just went against both my rules. If I end up taking Mark right here, I'm not going to. I'm gonna stay away. Load up on my my skill position players right here. You can go Claypool. You got OBJ, Sermon. Man, tough right here. But you got those guys falling down. I'm gonna go Sermon. I think he's going to be an absolute animal this year. Later on, he'll be, if not week 2, week 3, I think he's the guy there. So I like him in my flex. Mike, what about tight end Kyle Pitts? Absolutely, he's gonna be pretty damn good this year, Mike. I like him a lot. He fits well in that offense, and now without Julio, he's gonna be that big target, especially in the red zone. So I like, I do like him, but yeah, I like what Justin says here, paying top money currently at ADP. So he is going very high. He's getting a lot of buzz. So yeah, if you're gonna get him, you have to get him kind of high. So I'd personally fade and wait to see how he goes. I think there's a little bit better. You can still get like a Robert Tonyan, a Logan Thomas behind him that are a little bit more established than he is. But I can't deny the upside. It's gonna be a fun year to watch Kyle Pitts for sure. Wheezy, Cowboys winning the bowl, nothing else to talk about. You and those damn Cowboys. You playing some Diablo? Wheezy? All right, so now we're going to go back to probably a receiver here. So let's see what wide receivers we got. So definitely serviceable still left. Robbie, OBJ, Kenny G, Sutton, Juju, Tyler Boyd. I'm probably fading Cooks. Probably fading Cooks all year long. Don't believe in him. Even if Watson plays, that offense, that team is just gonna be pretty trash. He said maybe. Justin. What's that face for, Justin? You throwing up? Are you throwing up my team? Throwing up on my team? Let's see. Go back to all players. So Dak's fallen quite a bit in this draft, and you can get him right now in the eighth round. Shit, seventh or eighth round. Pretty crazy. Cowboys ain't winning shit. Yeah, they gotta stay healthy. We'll see. I can't believe Zeke has gone up that much. He's in the 3-hole. He's in the damn 3-hole. I don't see it. Pollard's right behind him. He's getting almost split, not split touches, but I get it. That offense is going to be a little bit better, but over Kamara or over Henry, I don't see it. Cowboys, they win shit. Take all the overs. That defense should be a little bit better, Justin. That defense should be. Doesn't mean it will be. It should be. But yeah, look at. So I mean, you still got Logan Thomas hanging out here in the 7th round, all the way up to the 8th round. But they're fans. So like I said, you can wait on a tight end. I wasn't going to push that stack. Rather get a bona fide guy like Sermon. And then, you could have, so you got my 2 starting receivers, CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek Hill. Nice, you could get, so Dak just went, I could pull the trigger here on OBJ, get a little value. He's going really 75-ish, and I'd be at 82. Kenny G with that injury, probably going to let it drop a little bit more before I would pull the trigger here. I'm always a big fan of Juju. I don't know why. I got a soft spot, like Stanton told me last stream. But I'm going to wait on him a little bit more. I mean, if OBJ falls right here, I got to grab him up. Yeah, I'm going to grab OBJ. I mean, you wait on him in your drafts. You definitely can wait. And if you get him at the right spot, which I think right at the 8 to 10 round range, you get him in that range, I still think he's capable of some big games here and there. Weezy hates Juju. Screw you. See, Tampa Bay defense just got picked. Like, come on. This is drafting like the Flash now. Number 1 receiver this year in Pittsburgh is going to be Juju. 100%. That is 100% going to happen. Now, this is a backfield that I have trouble gauging. So, Fournette or Ronald Jones? I'm going to stay away. I had Rojo last year, and he won me some weeks because he had some big weeks. Then he lost me some. So I'm gonna go here with Michael Carter. I'm gonna go Juju. Sorry, I'm gonna get my guy that I just talked to. But no, Juju's running I think he's running the X this year, Justin, which is one of the most important roles, I guess, in that offense. I think Claypool's going to be the deep threat like always, and Deontay and Juju are going to run kind of everywhere. So my pick is Juju. I think another year under his belt with Big Ben, it's going to be big time. So yeah. So Justin says Johnson. I mean, without all those drops, Deontay was a stud last year, obviously, but he had a shit ton of drops. So false, and even false. Deontay. So Weezy says Deontay. See, that's how crazy that offense is. And then you got Najee. So I like the Steelers a lot this year. Justin says Rojo's backfield. So you're saying wait on Fournette and go get Rojo late in the draft as some value. I can see that. It's just, I guess I have that bad taste in my mouth from last year when Rojo he fumbled one time and then he would sit his ass on the bench and it just pissed me off. Like it's hard to rely on that kind of guy week to week. Gambling buddy. What's up, buddy? Checking out the stream from afar. How are we doing in baseball, buddy? I know we just got creamed with the Reds, but Castillo was a joke. Castillo was ass tonight. Absolutely ass. Justin, he's in the slot. Apparently not good for every down snaps, I think. You talking about Juju? You talking smack on Juju? I still think so. I mean, so Logan Thomas just went in the late eighth round. So I gotta go get a tight end. I'm still waiting a little bit longer. You still got Goddard. You still got Fant. Let's see who else is left. I mean, Gesicki, Irv Smith, Troutman. Hunter Henry might miss some time, so Janu is going to be fairly high. But I still think there's a lot of value here at the tight end position. And as much as I hate to say it, because I absolutely hate Jared Cook with all of my heart, if you guys followed me last year, we had like an $8,000 TD parlay that he absolutely fucked up with dropping it at the goal line. So he's on my X list, but if you do have any kind of heart, I would probably take Jared Cook late. But I cannot stand him. I'm actually pissed that I talked about him on my. I'm actually pissed that I talked about him on stream. Does this guy know what he's talking about? I do not. I absolutely suck at fantasy. Salad day and VIP. Good. Anybody got an update on the weather in Chicago? I got some bets going for the Brewers Cubs. So let me know. I know they're in a rain delay. Someone give me an update on that, on the weather, if they came out with an update of start time, or if they're going to postpone it or whatnot. Hope they play it. I got a same game parlay on that too. All right, so let's try to target a tight end within the next couple rounds. AJ Dillon is great back here. Probably go running back. So Dillon, Edwards, Connor, Kenyon Drake, Jamal Williams, Tony Pollard. So these are all absolutely, what would you call them? You know, Dillon's a handcuff for sure. If Aaron Jones gets hurt, he could be a league winner. Gus Edwards, you know, you got Dobbins and you got Lamar Jackson. So with Lamar on my team, I'm probably not going to have Gus. James Conner's a big wild card in Arizona because you got him and Edmonds. Edmonds has shown that he could be a guy. I still think this is a running back by committee. And then you got Kenyon Drake, who's got Jacobs there as well. Anybody that you get here, you're kind of hoping, not hoping that someone gets hurt. You're never hoping that, but you're pretty much handcuffing at this point and playing them on bye weeks or whatnot. So, but I mean, if AJ goes to me here, I'm 100% taking him. If not, I'd probably go the safer bet here as James Conner. Sunny and balls are gonna fly, I heard. Is it really sunny there? I know it was pissing down rain. Wasn't there like 5 tornado warnings in northern Illinois tonight? Something like that. Let me know if I'm just talking out of my ass. I feel like I'm not. I feel like I kind of know what I'm doing. All right, AJ Dillon. Here we go. AJ Dillon, we got it. Still rain and lightning in the area, probably another hour. Oh shit, you're telling me I gotta stay up and watch this game? It's gonna be a long night, huh? Let me know who some of your guys' late round targets are, late in the draft. Justin, you don't have to if you don't want to spill your beans. Mine, I'll probably end up drafting some of mine here shortly. AB is one of mine. I love AB. I hated AB last year, but I think if you can get him late, 100%. I think he could fall one more round here, but if you wait, if your league is very stupid and you can wait on Will Fuller for a game, that's a guy you can get and stash. Then tight end position, you're talking about Gesicki and Irv Smith and then Troutman. Those are probably my 3 late round guys. And I said that the JC word. I won't say his name ever again. I'll say JC, like Voldemort. But no, here, Connor's still gonna fall to me. I'm gonna go one more time with Connor and go double running back and just get some depth, and then go tight end and be good. What do you guys think is going to be the better back in the Diamondbacks? in the Cardinals backfield? Connor or Edmonds? Who do you guys think has a longer, a better opportunity, and is going to take over that backfield? Let me know. I'm going James Conner right now. All right, so the team we got. I don't know if you guys can see him on the right side. You probably can't. I'm probably blocking it. But we got Lamar, we got Tyreek, we got CeeDee Lamb, Barkley, Henderson, no tight end yet. We got Sermon in the flex, OBJ and Juju as some depth on our bench, AJ Dillon and James Conner as running backs. So we got about 5 more picks here, and then we'll do another draft. We'll probably go. I'm thinking 6 or 7 position, and then we'll go maybe one more from the 1 or the 12. But I'll have 2 more streams like this. So if you guys are definitely liking what you guys are seeing, I'll have 2 more streams like this before the season is here. So if you guys draft late, I know I got one draft on the 22nd. I got another draft on the 23rd, and the other one is on the 29th. So I'll have plenty of practice for you guys if you guys have late drafts that don't start till Labor Day or whatnot. Some of you guys may have already drafted. How many Colts on that roster? Those are winners. I got 0 right now, Justin, and I feel pretty good about it. I feel pretty damn good about it with no wins for a little bit. And I'll say it right here on stream, Justin. If you snipe this guy, I'll be really pissed at you. But I love Darnell Mooney this year. Big fan of Darnell. I think he has a chance to win some good money in DraftKings this year. He should be another low-owned guy. Hopefully he stays under the radar a little bit, and then he can catch some deep balls. And then, obviously, if you guys are in Dynasty Leagues, if you are in Keeper Leagues, I'd probably say more Dynasty. Trey Lance late is a absolute no-brainer. He could end up being the guy there by the end of this year. So, very, very excited to see if I can get him in this draft. You got Lamar Jackson, then you got Lance. Pretty 2 guys that you can even maybe trade one of them down the road. So you guys always kind of think about that as well. Like Justin was talking about earlier on the stream, where if you took 3 running backs, you can definitely differentiate yourself and take 3 running backs, and you have a lot more trade bait down the road to get one of those big time receivers or a guy that you would think, a receiver that breaks out that you can snag with. Hey, here's another running back that I got in the draft over somebody's okay receiver. So that's just a different strategy you can throw. I'll have A-Rod Probs. You good. # free fields. Yeah. Get Andy Dalton off the damn field. But here, let's wrap up our tight end position. So we waited till the 11th, 12th round here to get a tight end. And I'm still we got Gesicki, Troutman. I'm probably off on Hunter Henry just because of the injury currently. So I have Jonnu a little bit higher. But yeah, I mean, there's tons and tons of tight ends. I think this is probably the deepest this position's been in a little bit. Troutman could be a red zone threat this season for sure. Winston and Taysom Hill should be targeting them. I'm going to go after Gesicki here. I think he's got a very, very good chance to have a good year with Tua. And then, so Gesicki. So if Gesicki was picked there, I was going to go Jonnu. But I'm going to go Gesicki here as my tight end. And then let's get another backup, some more depth. So I could target Darnell Mooney, who I think is going to be very, very good. Not right out of the gate, but hey, down the road, I could get him. Landry here late is not a bad idea. but I got OBJ, so I'm going to stay off of him. And the Singletary and Zach Moss, one of them gets hurt. One of them can potentially have some value, but that backfield, I'm staying far, far, far away. Hines has a little value, just being the pass catching down back for that team. McKissick, Lance. If Thomas is this late, I think you got to take a chance on him. He could end up being my flex position. So if you can wait on a draft and get Thomas in the 12th round, that's an absolute no-brainer. I think he's going to be gone for like five months or so, or not 5 months, 5 weeks or so. So I just think if you can wait on him and get him late, like I just did in the 12th round, that's an absolute steal. I don't think in most drafts people let him go that far, but for this reason, I got him. Janu was lining up in the backfield too. Crowd goes crazy. Really? Yeah, they're gonna do some crazy stuff with that double tight end. And Buddy was on the stream on Sunday. On Sunday yesterday, and he said that Mac Jones is gonna be the starting quarterback week 1. So let me know if you think that's the case as well. I think it's gonna be Cam Newton to start the year, and then as soon as he starts to suck, it'll be Mac Jones. But he was pretty adamant about it. He thought Mac Jones will be a week 1 starter, so we'll see. But yeah, we'll finish this up. We'll probably do one more pick. One more bench pick, and then we won't worry about kickers or defenses, and then we'll start another one. But I don't hate this team. I actually like it a lot. No Colts on my team, so Justin can get mad, but definitely don't mind this. And you got Lamar, Tyreek, CeeDee Lamb, Barkley, Darrell Henderson, Gesicki, Sermon, and then you got OBJ, Juju, Dylan, Connor, and Michael Thomas. So, hey man. But yeah, good content. Yeah. Hey, I'd be pumped if I saw Mac Jones for tight end purposes. I think Cam's washed up. I think he's shitty. But no, last guy right here I would target is Darnell Mooney. I'm going to grab him up. Grab his ass up. And then if you're in a deep league, obviously if you say, Madison, that Evans kid from Tennessee, then you got Latavius Murray. So a lot of those handcuffs that if their number 1 guy goes down, you could end up being obviously a league winner. Happens every damn year. So you hope to guess the right handcuff, I guess. Like I said, you never want to see injuries happen, but they come to be a little bit more normal than probably necessary. But so that's where the handcuff position is not a bad idea late in the draft, especially if you got So if you got Henderson, so right now I wouldn't have problems with mine. But if you had a Cook or a Henry or a Kamara or a Zeke or somebody like that, you might want to pull up their handcuff just so you're not screwed down the road. All right, let's do one more pick. Give me Darnell. Marquise Brown falling this damn low is insane. I mean, with Lamar, I could probably end up taking him, and not a bad idea. Late, if they end up having some kind of connection, but he just went. So yeah, that was a no-brainer. Darnell will be the guy if he stays all the way here. There's a bunch of guys here, though. Remember how high Henry Ruggs went last year? Now he's not even getting drafted. Pretty insane. Oh, of course Mooney goes right now. You fucks. All right. Penny is not a bad idea. Late. McKissick is be okay. This is another guy that I like late in the draft. Hardman. Mecole Hardman. I'm gonna go him. Just get a little speed on the team. I think he can. I think he could be a beast. Buddy, where's Wheezy? Wheezy was in here earlier talking some smack about his Cowboys because I told him that Zeke should not be number 3, and he's number 3. He'll be back in. I already know it. All right, I'm gonna get out of this one. I like this team though. So we got Lamar, Tyreek, CeeDee, Barkley, Henderson, Gesicki, Sermon. That's the starting line. Like it. Let me know what you guys think. If it was shit, let me know. If you would have picked somebody different, Lamar Jackson fell to me. Otherwise, I'm taking. Let's see what the quarterbacks are left. Hold on. So if you wait till the 14th round to draft, you got Daniel Jones, Big Ben, Tua, Justin Fields, Taysom. Probably wouldn't touch anybody below that. It's not bad. It's not terrible. And you load up on your core guys. I probably would not wait till the 14th round. I'd probably wait in that 10 to 12 round range. But Lamar went that far. So I'm going to get out of this one and go to another one. But before we do that, going to let you guys know, Occupy Fantasy. If you guys want to take your DFS content, your results to the next level, go ahead, look up Occupy Fantasy. I'm going to see if I can post their, I don't think I can post the link in here, but I'll tweet it out again. These guys know exactly what they're doing. They have a lineup optimizer. They have strategy guides, ultimate guides. And if you get a membership, I think it's like $7 a week, you get access to their Discord and absolutely changes your mindset when it comes to DFS. So I would highly recommend them. I think they are next level when it comes to, I've always kind of had them as my secret weapon. I just think they just think differently than a lot of like Awesomos or Run Pure Sports or who are some other massive guys that they just pump. You search DFS and those are the guys that you should be playing, and then so they pick that up and they say, okay, let's not do what the masses are doing. Let's do exact opposite, and then you shoot up the leaderboard because those guys go off instead of what everybody. So if you just go and Google DFS top guys in the week, it's Awesemo, it is the DraftKings articles, it's all these guys. So if you think about that and you say, hey, let's go the opposite of that, you can definitely get some leverage on the entire field. And what they really specialize in is the showdowns, the NFL showdowns. They have a whole strategy guide. It's usually $70. It's only $35 now. To be honest with you, I have not read it because I've been in their Discord for a little bit, and I kind of understand exactly what they're doing. But if you are new to DFS and want to get good at DFS, these are your guys. So on that note, we got 12. We're going to go back to a 12-team. I don't think anybody here is going deeper than 12 league. I'm only in 12-team leagues, not anything bigger or smaller. So I'm going to go 12-team here, and I'm going to go from the 6th position. So I want to go right in the smack in the middle, and we'll see how we do. That was from the 10th spot, and I actually did not hate that team. The last one was from the 4th spot, and I think I rushed it. I rushed. I got like Kyler too damn early, and I lost out on a bunch of depth. I thought that depth of that last team was pretty good. All right, let's check out some stats. That doesn't start till another 4 minutes, so we got some time here. Let's check. Oh, White Sox were absolutely dominating. 7-0. My freaking Reds. I took them first 5. They got absolutely shellacked. Yankees Royals 0-0. Weird, the Yankees can't score. They pay all that damn freaking money to score 0 runs. It's unbelievable. All right, let's look at some rankings. All right, let's go wide receiver rankings. So like I did, we took Tyreek first. That was the first receiver off the board last draft. This is football, guys. These are their rankings. I'm pretty much in line with them. I wouldn't have Diggs number 1. I like Hill above Diggs. I would actually go Hill, Adams, then Diggs. But for whatever reason, they have Diggs high as number 1. DeAndre, Ridley, Metcalf being in the top 10, that's where you're going to get a lot of value on Tyler Lockett later in drafts with similar production. So that's why I'm off of DK this year, just because of where you have to get him in the draft. Plain and simple. I think he's a beast. I think he's going to have a good year. Just in the draft area, he's just going too high. You got Justin Jefferson had that injury. My Yanks are 8-2, last 10 second. What the hell? They did just damn score some runs. Can't believe they just spent all that damn. I think Rizzo's got COVID though, so he's out. I still can't believe they got Gallo. But screw them. A little bit down here, see who's worth a shit to go for it. These are their top 300. Like Michael Thomas dropped 18 spots here, so I think he's going to keep dropping as the later drafts come around. So I think if you get him late, look at Darnell, he's at 109. He wasn't even getting drafted till one of the last rounds. He's a sleeper pick this year. If you can get him, I like him a lot. So Landry's still in their top 100, and he wasn't even drafted. So you could get him late. He's actually above OBJ, and OBJ is going way higher. So if you want some value there, go Landry. I think Jerry Jeudy has a bounce back here. We got Juju ahead of Claypool, but Deontay Johnson. So these are the three that we were talking about earlier. We got Deontay, we got Juju, and Claypool. And so Weezy said Deontay, I said Juju, and I think Justin said Claypool. So we were all three different, and that's how it's ranked out. We got Deontay above it. But the three receivers that are probably the most talked about maybe will be, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Tyler Boyd. They're in the same category. There's like this three-headed monster when it comes to receivers this year. Because then you got Lamb, you got Gallup, and you got Cooper. So you got these three receivers that are very, very tough to guard. But then in San Fran, you got Ayuk and you got Samuel. So you got two there. You got with Kittle, and then with the Rams, you got Kupp, Woods, and Higbee. So a lot of options that you can go through. Offense should be good this year. How many more we got? We got a minute, 29. Let's go over tight ends. So like we were saying earlier, the top three tight ends. That's the only way you get a tight end early on is if you have. It's really if you're in that 10 to 12 range where you take one of these three to differentiate yourself in that second round. So you either take Kelsey late first round, Waller, or Kittle high second round. Other than that, you're waiting on a tight end, in my opinion. I just think there's no reason to pay up at the tight end position. So if you can, you see ADP is 10, 23, and 34. This is actually 5, 22, and 26. So that's most rounds. I mean, that's late or high third rounds. So and then you drop significantly. So there is a humongous difference from that for sure. Okay, buddy, we got future bet Yanks to win the division pennant. What's that at? Where'd you get that? That'd be a massive plus bet, I feel like. All right, so we got a minute 55. We'll probably go halfway. We'll get the starting lineup maybe for this one, and then we'll get up on out of here. And then the next stream will be what we got. Me and Buddy will go over. I believe it's an NFC division on Thursday. Let's check. So on Thursday, yeah. Oh baby, we get to talk about the NFC West. Fuck yeah, that'll be one of my favorite streams there. Talking about the NFC West. Obviously, you guys follow me. You guys know I'm a Rams fan from St. Louis. They did our city dirty, but I still have love for them and root for them on a weekly basis. So definitely going to be a good stream. We got the NFC West, and then on Sunday, Buddy's got it in the chat here. We're gonna go NFC South. So NFC West Thursday, Sunday NFC South for his New Orleans Saints. So we'll have some good content there for you guys and get after it here. So in that sixth spot here for this draft, you are probably going to either get Kamara, Chubb, or you can reach up for Tyreek. I'm not going to get that. I'm not going to reach up here for Tyreek. I'm gonna get a running back. I think if you're top 7 and below, you 100% go running back. I just think that's the area where it cuts off, where those are like RB1 studs compared to everybody else. So definitely think that's a way to go. So I will be starting out with a running back pick here, depending on who ends up. Yikes! Turn that sound off. So McCaffrey definitely goes, and I'm sure Dalvin. I just still can't believe Zeke is going this high. I mean, Zeke was probably 8 or 9 range last time we did this, and that was a week ago. And now he's top 3. So his ADP has jumped significantly. But he's got Yankees plus 550 to win the AL East. How many games back are they? They got to be close to double digits. That'd be a hell of a payout right there. All right, so Chubb just went 3 overall, so that's going to open up the door for me. So you got Zeke, Henry, and Kamara and Jones all left. I went Barkley last stream because I was in that 10 spot and he fell. So that's the only way I would take Barkley if he continues to fall. I'm not going to reach up here at a 6th position and take him. So Kamara just went. So more than likely I get Henry or Elliott. And I'm really, really hoping I get Derrick Henry. Fuck yeah, I got Derrick Henry. Let's go. I absolutely beast mode right here with Derrick Henry. Love this pick. You can get him. His ADP is at 3. You get him at that 6th spot. That's huge value in my opinion from getting him. He's been going 2nd overall, 3rd overall sometimes. And if you get him in that 6th position, it's a no-brainer. But it's only 6.5 back. It's not bad. Not a bad idea. Probably they got to play their division a shit ton coming up. They got to get their guys back though. You putting that in the Discord? Yeah, we got about me and Buddy, we got like 137 followers right now. This Twitch stream literally started late last in the middle of the football season last year, and we're excited to keep throwing content at you guys. What I'll end up doing throughout the season as well is put together recorded DFS videos for on YouTube, so you guys will have a bunch of content on that for there. But then the streams we'll probably stick to bets only. Sunday morning streams are going to be hectic. It's going to be awesome. A lot of optimism on Sunday mornings. Love when you wake up and you're the most optimistic person in the world, and then 12:30 happens and all of your DFS people suck, and all of your bets are looking like shit. But Sunday morning optimism is unmatched. So yeah, going back to drafting here. So we got 19, pick 19. We got Gibby. If Gibby falls here, I'm 100% taking him. I think if you go double running back here, it's going to differentiate yourself. I mean, you could go Gibby, Justin Jefferson, Brown, or Mixon. So this is going to pretty much set myself up to not have, I would say, a beast of a wide receiver. Like last stream we had, or last mock we had Tyreek Hill, but I'm going to go at Gibby this one. Absolutely think he's going to have a great year. That offense should be a lot better. He's a guy that I like to target for my running back 2, not so much as my RB1. But if you end up getting him RB1 later, probably if he falls to the 3rd round somehow for you, snag him up. So say you do go wide receiver, and Gibby's your number 1. It's not terrible if you can get him late, but you got to get him later. is going. So AJ Brown. So this is definitely next time through. We're going to get a receiver. I'm just not a fan of getting Patty Mahomes this early. I'm not a fan of getting Kyler Murray this early. Even though I did it last stream, it's because they fell. I'm only going to get them if they fall in a draft to me. I'm not going to reach up and get them. It's like one of my number one principles of fantasy football. Don't reach for a quarterback. Don't reach for a tight end. So Metcalf just went. Mixon, A-Rob, McLaurin, CeeDee Lamb. We got CeeDee last draft. Very, very high on him. I'm not going to be mad if we end up getting a Godwin or an Evans. I think we get anywhere between A-Rob, McLaurin, and CeeDee Lamb as our wide receiver one. If I had to pick between Godwin and Evans, I'd go Evans. So there goes A-Rob. I'm hoping these running backs go ahead of me so I can get a nice little receiver here. There's McLaurin, or Patty Mahomes just went. Here's McLaurin. Don't go CeeDee, Christopher. Don't go CeeDee. If you go CeeDee, I'll go Mike Evans. Not the end of the world. Damn you. All right. And you could go the strategy of another running back. That's what we were talking about last stream. You could end up taking 3 running backs. Set yourself up for trades in season. But I'm going to end up taking Mike Evans here. I would not hate you if you went 3 running backs. It's just you got to be willing to say, okay, now we got to go 3 running backs in a row, or 2 running backs, maybe a quarterback that drops, or a tight end that drops. But more than likely, George Kittle is not going to last out of the 3rd or 4th round. And if he does, you snag him up. Carson, Dobbins, Carson, Godwin. So I mean, right now we got Henry, Gibson, and Mike Evans. Not pissed about that. So there goes Kittle, as assumed. Next round, I'm going to target another receiver. There goes Montgomery. We'll probably just fill the starting lineup for this one. But no, I like the 6th position. I think the 6th position is nice. I'm a big fan of going in the middle of the draft, but I was pleasantly surprised at how the 10 position worked out. I kind of liked 6 and 10 before I liked the 4. I should probably take that off. I just want to show people all the great stuff about the Discord, though. You know, so much goodness going on in the Discord. So much winning. No, I'll get out of it. If you can get Kupp or Woods this season, if you had to get one or the other, I would lean Woods over Kupp. Simply with health. I think Kupp could not end up getting hurt, but he's gotten a little bit more hurt in the past than Woods has. And Woods is just a solid receiver who delivers great wide receiver 2 value in every draft that I've had within the last like 2 or 3 years. As soon as he's gotten on the Rams, he's been a beast. He's just day in and day out. So there goes Woods. Talked him up. Screw you. Another guy. So I had him last year, and so this DJ Moore. He's a guy I'm probably not going to get a lot of this season, but if he goes off, I'm not going to be stunned. He has the. Oh, forget my boy Tyler. I'm so pumped. But no, DJ Moore is a guy that I think could end up being a wide receiver one. I think it's still another year before he can, before it becomes that guy. Just because with Darnold there, oh my God, they freaking block it. Oh, I'm so pissed. I thought I was going to snag him. That would have been awesome. If I would have had Evans and Lockett, I'd have been so pumped. All right, we're going to go not DJ Moore, even though I just talked him up a little bit. I think he's a year away. Ayuk. Ayuk is my guy. Didn't talk about him last stream because I knew I had no chance of getting him. But Ayuk and Deebo Samuel, especially if you're in keeper leagues, more Ayuk than Samuel. Those guys are absolute beasts this year and that offense should be nuts. And I like both of them to do their part. Ayuk is going a little bit higher than Deebo, but we will definitely take Ayuk as my wide receiver 2 over DJ Moore. I would have loved to have Lockett there, but he went the damn pick right before me. But we got Evans, so we went Henry, Gibson, Evans, and Ayuk. So that's our 4 going right now. Really, really like that core 4. If you guys are just checking the stream out, let me know how many leagues you guys are in. What leagues you guys like to play, PPR, standard. I draft all of mine off of half-point PPR or PPR. So that's the 2 leagues that I'm usually the most in. I got away from standard, but definitely, I'm a big fan of PPR scoring with the DraftKings setup as well. So give me some points for receptions. So Travis, is it Etienne? Etienne? I can't remember how to say it, but he is flying off of draft boards. He is going higher and higher week after week. I think it's a little overhyped. I would wait on him. I personally would not say to take him. I just think with Robinson still there, I know Urban is going to not abuse Etienne. I think he's gonna, but there's still Hyde and Robinson. I think it's just a crowded backfield for Etienne to go super high. He's going 63 ADP, and he's rated the next one to go. I ultimately fade him. This at the ADP that he's currently at. I'm staying away from Hunt. Hunt could be a great spot this season, but I'm ultimately going to stay away. I'm not going to do anything with Mike Davis this season. So this is the time in the first stream where I went Kyler Murray. I didn't like how I ended up because I felt like I had zero depth. And these are running backs that you could take, but with a PPR setup, I'm gonna take Deontay Johnson here. I think him with the PPR setup is a good flex spot there. Let me know what you guys are thinking. If I'm making the wrong decisions, but I got Henry, Gibson, Evans, Ayuk, and Deontay. Let me know if you would have picked somebody else there. Talk some smack if you would. I love it. Strategy, if you guys are just coming in, strategy is always to wait on quarterback unless one of those dual guys fall closer to that 7 to 8 range. I highly doubt that they will, but if they do, definitely snag him up. Like if Murray falls right here to 67, it's hard not to take him. I don't think he's going to. I think someone's going to take him. But that's the only way you take a quarterback is if they fall to you. Otherwise, you wait, and then you go tight end late, unless you have the 10th or 12th position where you get Kelsey, Waller, or Kittle on that turn from first to second, and then or second to third with Kittle. I don't think Murray gets to me here, but if he does, I obviously have to pull the trigger. Absolutely. So there he goes. Yeah, he wasn't going to get to me. If he did, that would have been horrible for the rest of the league. But since we got a running back, I'm probably going to end up going over running back. Sermon is a guy who's just going to keep going higher and higher and higher in drafts. If you are in Dynasty, keeper league potentially, that is a guy you target 100%. I think he's going to be the centerfold of that backfield. So, God, are we going to get a league going for the Discord guys? Yeah, I'm down. I'll do a live draft right here for the league. I'm good for it. We got to figure out winner gets a full year full of VIP. That'd be badass. Something like that. We can talk about. All right, so we're gonna go running back here. You're not gonna go. Oh, baby, this guy fell to me. I love it. This guy is a stud, and this guy will be. If you guys can see, it's Javonte Williams. Melvin Gordon is going to be obsolete from the Denver Broncos. This is his backfield. So if you get him later, Javonte Williams is the guy, 100%. I'm still not sold on Damien Harris. I like the way he runs. That offense just scares me, and I've seen stack the box last year, so I'm 100% off on Damien Harris. I'm not gonna pull the trigger there. But Javonte Williams and Trey Sermon are my two big time young running backs that I will be targeting. And if I can get either one of those two, I'll be ecstatic. Especially because I'm in one of my leagues is a keeper league, so gotta end up having some solid keepers. My two keepers that I currently have are Kamara and Miles Sanders. So Kamara has been my guy for about 2 or 3 years now, and I've had Aaron Jones as a keeper. I've had Todd Gurley as keepers back then, so I always keep running backs. Last year I had Juju and OBJ, and I don't think those two guys are capable. So I'm not very, very high on Sanders, but he just was the best available to keep. So those would be my two keepers. But no, Devontae Williams, if I end up getting him or Sermon, those will probably be my other keeper for sure. I still can't believe Tom Brady's won this high. I can't believe it. I'm not high on Tom Brady. I love him as I absolutely love him as a competitor. He's the GOAT. Just stay away from him on fantasy. Cubbies, Brewers, maybe postponed. Shit. Which means day baseball tomorrow. Yeah, you can't beat day baseball. Got to figure out if I want to take those same bets then tomorrow. Because it'll be 7-inning games. So yeah, it'll be all completely different. Fuck, that sucks. I really like those plays tonight. Kenny G scares me with the hammy injury, but you could stash him currently with Deontay. You got Williams. I mean, I would take a risk here with Kenny G if he follows me. If not, you got Judy, Boyd, Juju. Now that Juju, I got Deontay. I'm going to be out on him. So Antonio Brown just went. He's a sleeper down in the drafts. Not if I have Evans, but if I don't have Evans and I can get AB later on, 100%. All right, so Kenny, he fell to me here. I'm gonna end up taking him. You think he'd be the number one guy once he's healthy? He should be okay. I think he's getting reevaluated in another week or two. But definitely think he can be a guy for sure. So let's go about 2 or 3 more picks. 2 or 3 more picks, and I'll grab whatever quarterback's available, whatever tight end's available, and then we'll probably see what another skill position is. Then we'll wrap this bad boy up, and if you're ready for the stream on Thursday. Any of you guys been watching that the Vegas Summer League? I think it's a hell of a thing that they do out there. I don't personally bet it. I play a little bit of DraftKings here and there with that, but watching those young guys get a chance to compete after they just got drafted is pretty cool. I like that a lot. What quarterbacks are left? So this is probably a good round. I said the 10th round last time, but if you look, these are going to be some serviceable guys that I think could be good. Stafford is one that I would be targeting for sure. Matt Ryan, for fantasy purposes, I think is going to be pretty good. I'd stay away from Kirk Cousins unless you got a Jefferson or Thielen to maybe have that stack there. Burrow, I probably wouldn't take here. The main one that I would take in this class right here is Stafford or Ryan. I'm trying to get Stafford currently here. Should be able to. I'm gonna actually wait because I like Logan Thomas right here for tight ends. Oh, give me Logan Thomas. That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. This is the sixth position. This might be my best draft yet. And of course, he fucking gets taken. Ah, screw you. All right, we'll go Stafford. It is. If I wasn't ending the stream, I would probably take in a Judy or a Boyd for more depth. But I'm gonna reach here and take not a reach. His ADP is 93, and I'm taking him at 91, so not terrible. Michael Carter will be good. He'll be serviceable. He just not this year. All right, we'll go Stafford. Stafford in the 8th round. Probably get Stafford in the 9th or 10th. So went a little bit high. And then let's see what tight end we can grab next. Probably Irv or Fant. But there, if Ertz gets traded, or Ertz is like that wild card this season for the Eagles. I don't think he's going to be worth anything. I think Goddard is the guy. Just the fact that Ertz is there brings Goddard down. So if you can get Goddard maybe a little bit later on, not a bad idea. But as you guys can see with some training camp news, Ertz does not want to be there. So we'll see how that unfolds. I probably end up going here, Fant or Irv Smith. Reaching only that we are going to just take this last pick and skedaddle. But we'll otherwise I probably would have taken that last pick to be that wide receiver that's still left. Boyd. I would have done Boyd. Debo's nice to target late, even though I got Ayuk. I probably wouldn't target him, but if you guys are just watching and seeing who's still available in these certain rounds, guys that are, Shenault from Jacksonville is a guy that could be worth something late. But yeah, waiting on quarterback, waiting on tight end is the way to go, in my opinion, this season, every season really, unless one of those top 6 dual quarterbacks fall below their ADP and you can snag them. So one of your guys is in your league, just say, hey, do the same strategy you as me. Stanton, a little late to the stream. You go Henry Gibby 1-2. What's up, dude? Yeah. So this is from the 6th position. So I got Henry fell to the 6th spot, which surprised the shit out of me. So I had to take him there, and then we came back around, and I didn't like much of the receivers. Gibby still was remaining there. So I snagged him up, and then I got Evans with my 3rd, and I got Ayuk with my 4th. So I was pretty goddamn excited that I could get the Henry Gibson combo from the 6th spot, because you wouldn't think you'd get that with Henry. You would think he goes top 4, but somebody got Chubb early and somebody got Zeke ahead of him. Yahoo has Zeke rated number 3, Stanton. So I don't know what's going on. I don't understand it. I'm deciding if I want to go, what tight end to go with. Since Godair's out, I'm probably going to go Fant. Fant should get some touchdowns this season, for sure. He was a beast for, I think he had like a 3 or 4 week stretch where he was just an animal last year. Fant's role is evolving, of course. All right, so I got a couple guys on bench. So I reached on I would say I reached on tight end. Stafford, I got him appropriately, I think. Italian is pitching like a madman. Love it. Did they end up scoring yet? But I probably would have went a little bit more depth on the skill guys with who was left than taking Fant, because as you could see, you had a bunch of tight ends still left that were pretty serviceable. So I mean, you could have done like a handcuff like Dylan, a sure-studded receiver like Boyd. Last stream we went Connor, since he was a veteran. You could do Gallup, Shenault, Devontae Smith if you're in a keeper league and you're looking for a late round keeper that you think could be something long term. 100% go those guys route. Sermon is going way too high now, so you got to pay up for him. Kyle probably knows. Stanton knows exactly why I like Darnell Mooney. He almost won us a lot of money in the Millie Maker last year if he would have caught a damn touchdown. I think that was that Chicago New Orleans game. We had it was Kamara and Mooney. Man, wish we would have. That's when we won like 2 or 3K. That was awesome. But no, I'll probably do this pick and get up on out here. Buddy says they're still tied 0-0. Pretty shitty. They'll pull it out. Are they playing at Kansas City, I think? Just some late round handcuffs that you guys can think about. You got Latavius Murray, Pollard. You got, if God forbid, if anything happens to Gibson, McKissick. So if you're looking for a back end quarterback, you got Trey Lance. If you have an IR spot, you got Michael Thomas still available back here. Elijah Moore as a potential keeper. There's all kinds of young studs down here. So definitely you can wait on some guys for keeper statuses, because that rookie class of last year is one of the better ones for sure. This is a guy, Will Fuller. I said it last mock draft. If you can wait one game and get an explosive player, this is the guy. So I would end up taking him here and getting a guy that could end up exploding if Tua can get him the football. Stan, I'm going to be on the Mooney train again this year. Oh yeah, we'll do the underperforming wide receivers, 100%. Those will be broadcasted on the stream. Sorry, Occupy. I'll probably piggyback on a lot of what you guys got going with that. Gambling Buddy says in Casey, yeah. So probably steamy motherfucker there. It's steamy as hell right here. All right, one last pick, and we will get out of here. Who do I want to target? So like Pollard here late could be an absolute league winner if anything happens to Zeke. Last draft we did, if you get Singletary or Moss, one of them goes down, could end up being a guy, but I'm 100% off of them. You got Madison if anything happens to Cook. Just depends on what kind of handcuff. I like the handcuff late to fill up a bench spot, and you could drop them. If you really, really need somebody to pick somebody up down the road. But like I said, if you wait on tight end, you could wait even longer. You got Jonnu, you have Evan Ingram down here, you got Troutman, you still have Irv Smith. You've got tight ends to wait on if you don't get those top three. So I probably should have went Fant, but I thought I was going to be done after that pick. Then Mikey Williams. I got a Discord play on Mikey Williams already. Put in the chat like 2 weeks ago. I think this guy could be an animal, an absolute animal this year. Actually, just got drafted. Like him a lot, but I'm gonna end up going to handcuff here. I'm gonna go Latavius Murray. Just to give me some running back depth and end up being it could be a league winner if anything were to happen to Kamara. You've seen as Kamara has been hurt, Murray can be that guy in that backfield if they need him to be. But yeah, I like this team a lot. We'll go over real quick. We got Henry, first round, Gibson, second round, Evans, third round, Ayuk, fourth round. Then we went Deontay Johnson in our flex. Then we went Javonte Williams, because I think he's going to be a rookie beast, potential dynasty stud. Cubs, Brewers postponed. Fuck. That blows. Well, that sucks. All right, we'll get it tomorrow then. Fuller late, Murray late, and we went. I got Fant too early, I think, and then Stafford is a guy that you can get Stafford or Matt Ryan in that 8 to 10 range. So, all right, if we got any other questions, hit me up on Twitter. Me and Buddy's Discord, always available to get in. It's $20 right now. We have $20. We are first time. Anybody who wants in is $20, and then as we progress, we go up to $30. But it's $20 to get in, and you guys will see the profits. You'll see your bankroll grow. Buddy absolutely kills tennis, MLB, UFC, whatever the heck it is. He kills it. I'm focusing on MLB right now. Then it'll be NFL preseason, and then NFL regular season. Then we got college football and college basketball. So the time to get in our Discord is now, and we will absolutely, increase your bankroll. So Padres, Marlins, no runs first inning. Did I tweet out my play? I think I did my play. I think I took the under in that game. Or under first 5. Yeah, I like that. So, all right, enough rambling. I'm getting out of here. We'll be back Thursday. Me and Buddy. We're going to go over the NFC West at 7 o'clock Central Time. We will be back Thursday. Appreciate you guys checking out the stream. As always, if you guys are not following, follow the stream. Also, go check out our YouTube channel at .bets. I'm going to get a lot more content out there when it comes to DFS. So go subscribe to that channel. That's obviously free to do as well. So we'll get up and on here. See you guys.